Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so timeless, bad energy can't get to me. I'm the reason why we like this, allegedly. But once I see the best from you, that's when you get the best from me.
Yo. We are back once again. NFL pod for Ball Central. John will not be here today. Obviously, adult stuff has to get done. And Landon will not be here today just because, the Saints beat the Bucs. So, sad. He literally just said it. I think I asked him like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the pod, hey, you coming through? He said, no, the Saints beat the Bucs. I'm sad. So, soft. These Cody Rhodes fans, soft. Right? That's what happens when you idolize Cody Rhodes. But hey, we are back once again to talk about the latest in the NFL and give you our predictions for this upcoming week in the NFL. Welcome back to Ball Central. We are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We also have audio platforms that we usually upload at least after the pod, or at least the next hour after the pod. So hey, follow us on everything on our social media as well. Also our gaming channel. We have a Ball Central gaming channel for basically sports games, NBA, WWE, NFL, and occasionally MLB. But like I said, the MLB content is more Elijah's pathway, not mine. He's the better one. So also, before we get into everything, we are doing a little thing where on Twitch we try to stream almost every day on there for Twitchmas, aka Christmas, basically 25 or 24 days straight until the holiday. But we did miss yesterday because of me, because I think my PS5 is done. It looks like it. Not done like power wise, but the HDMI port looks like it's broken, so yeah. But bright side, hope is on the way. A new PS5 will be coming in 2 hours. So bright side, because I got to repair I think a month or two ago, so it then broke again. So I might as well just get a new one. Since I think I've held this PS5 for like 4 or 5 years already. It's been that long since the PS5 came out. I still know GTA 6 is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, literally everything's turning on. Just the port, it won't show up on the screen. So
that's good. Fox 0056.
Yep. So hey, with that being said, what's up to everyone in the chat right now? See Fortnite name and Fox. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Boom and boom. Make sure y'all are seen and appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. So hey, Elijah, how we doing today?
I'm chilling, man. Not having the best week. That's all I can say right now. I'm just not having the best week, but I'm still here. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing decent. I hope your week gets better as well.
I don't mean like personally I'm not having a good week. I'm actually having a pretty good week personally. I'm talking about football and fantasy wise.
Oh, that is, we'll get into that in a little bit, but yeah, that is a rough stretch. That's an understatement, of course, but yeah. But hey, I mean, at least you're still. I think you're fighting in one league, right? For the win championship.
1 out of 5 leagues, 2 out of 5 leagues, I'm still alive. It's just one of those leagues. The buy-in is like not even respectable. So.
Yeah, I think I made it in. Well, I'm playing in a free league. I didn't make the playoffs, which I don't really care about. But the 4 leagues I am that I'm doing a money league in, I am in. So, but I think I'm the 8th seed in this one in our league, the 7th seed in another one. I think I'm in the 8th seed in a low seed. The only 1 seed I am in is a dynasty league I'm in with the IBTE guys. So yeah, I'm back-to-back number 1 seeds in that league though. So yeah, bright side.
I'm the 5 seed in one league out of a 6-man playoff, and I'm the 1 seed in another 6-man playoff.
So yeah. Hopefully you win. Like I said, something's better than nothing. 2 out of 5 is better than 0 out of 5.
Yeah, it is what it is, though.
Right. It's people. We're having a little. Oh yeah. So Fox, yeah, pretty much. It's a sports podcast. I forgot to put the banners up. Whoops. Basically, what we do is on Tuesday we talk about NBA. Thursday we talk about NFL, and Saturdays we talk WWE. So hey, if you like any of those, feel free to tune in. Feel free to put on subscriptions, notifications, so you know when we go live or when we upload as well. So yeah, I have snow as well. So I don't know how bad is it in your area, but yes, the snow is hitting us right now in upstate New York. Yeah, Elijah, is it snowing over there?
No snow over here. It was raining yesterday, but it's pretty dry today. Just cold.
Literally the same state with 2 different things. I randomly found this. Oh, hey. Wow. Did you find it like on your homepage, or did it like randomly pop up when you're scrolling through live streams? Either way, yeah. Hey, tune in.
Thanks for tuning in. My camera's not working for some reason. I don't know why. It's not even off.
Right. Hey, let's homepage. Hey, ooh, Twitch. If you want to put us on the homepage for like 5 minutes, that'll be. Imagine. I think I forgot they to randomly give people like the homepage spot for like an hour or 2. If they did that for us, that'd be amazing. Someday.
Yeah.
But hey, is there anything we want to talk about before we get into fantasy football? Because we usually have like a cold open thing where we just talk about something random.
I mean, let's just say prayers out for TJ Watt right now.
Yes. Yep.
They said he's having lung problems. He's currently in the hospital. You know, sometimes this is more than a game.
Yep.
So yeah, prayers for TJ Watt. Same sentiments about Kevin Stefanski. Fire him, please.
ASAP. No Rocky.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to talk about baseball?
This is the NFL pod. We're not going to talk about baseball today.
Yeah.
I don't have the words to speak on baseball yet.
Yeah, John was crashing out in the chat yesterday. I can only imagine how you feel.
Yeah, I need some time to process what's going on with this offseason in baseball.
Yeah, Red Sox missed out some guys too. I understand. So let's get into fantasy football then. Let's get right into it. We're gonna go with a quick recap of last week's matchup, or do we just want to talk about playoffs?
We can go into the quick recap. Let's go over our 4 games because those are the only ones that did anything. Me and Zach and you.
Yeah.
Know a little bit about baseball. You think it makes fun? Baseball's not fun, man.
Well, it's not fun to watch though.
It is fun to watch. In person, it's great to watch. On TV,
who watches baseball?
On TV, you got to be a fan of the game to really watch it on TV. But it's still fun to watch, man. I'll go quick with this little recap. Well, you could talk about your game first.
Yeah. This one was scary because obviously I needed to win and I needed some help to get in as well. So yeah, it was a very, very close game. It came down all the way to, I believe, to Monday night. No, it came down to Sunday night because he has CJ Stroud or somebody. I forgot who he had, but yeah, it came down to Sunday night. So I was watching this scoreboard. I was watching other scoreboards as well. So yeah, basically in 2 of my leagues, I was watching 3 or more teams because both leagues I needed help to get in. So besides winning, so yeah, it was very, 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 very crazy stuff.
Okay, well, I think this John and Josh game was for seeding. I think John is now the 4 seed, and Josh slid down to 5th. So that's that. It wasn't nothing too crazy about that game. Scrolling a little further down, you got Kevin right here, who was already locked into 3, so this meant nothing for him. Shane and Javi were already locked into 1 and 2. Javi's 1, Shane is 2. So that meant nothing for them. RJ was kind of locked in already at his 6 and 8 position. There was still a scenario where he could have lost and not made the playoffs, but he's kind of locked in that. Like I said, John is 4. That means Josh is 5. I think RJ is 6. I don't think he's over Josh. So RJ's 6. And then the 7 seed right there is I think it's Akeem actually, no?
Let's see.
You're the 8th seed?
I'm the 8th seed. I think Akeem is the 7th. Yeah, because it's Shane's the 2nd seed. Yeah, Akeem's the 7th seed now.
Yep. So that's how this playoffs ended up. Just to speak on my matchup, it's annoying because the last 4 weeks I scored under 100 points, and my team finally wakes up this week. I'm the 3rd highest scorer of the week, but I run into freaking Jahmyr Gibbs, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and I lost by 30. I would have beat everybody else except for Zach and RJ. I would have beat everybody else and lost. RJ's the 5 seed. Josh is 6. Actually, sorry, but
yeah, literally everyone but those 2.
Listen, it is what it is. This year, these last 5 weeks have just been real rough, and the only thing I can do is now just make sure I don't come in last. Last place punishment hasn't been decided yet, but I'm not deciding the last place punishment since I'm in contention.
Is it going to be a third party?
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
But yeah, that's just what I'm looking at right now, and yeah, I hate fantasy football. I hate football.
So yeah, then up next we got our playoff matchup sets. Now we got a little rivalry matchup to kick things off. For the first matchup, me versus Javi. Obviously, Elijah knows we talk a lot of shit to each other, and all the chats we're in. So this matchup is personal a little bit. And especially with Javi talking about before the playoffs even started, my playoff percentage of making it. So yeah, him saying that I have a 19% chance of making the playoffs and kept repeating it. So not only does that help me get in, now that I have to face him. So I feel like Javi does kind of jinx himself sometimes a little bit on certain things, which is funny. So hopefully,
I would just say that
do that.
Being the 1 seed in this league is never a good thing. I was the 1 seed last year. I got knocked out in the first round. The 1 seed 2 years ago, I believe, was Taylor, and Taylor lost to Shane, who was the 8 seed. I'm 7 seed in the final. So good luck to Javi, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if Phil knocks him out right here.
Just imagine. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, this is my Super Bowl right here. Because like you said, I think in previous pods, RJ's team, especially if he gets in, scary. Yeah, and if RJ wins, I face him. So
RJ with the Stafford Nakua stack is crazy. I know he got Saquon and James Cook on his running back, RB1, RB2. I forgot who his wide receiver 2 is. I think it's like Buka. And he also does – I know he has Rashee Rice on his team. So, yeah, RJ's in a very scary position to run through the playoffs here.
Yeah. I'm just hoping – I just want to win my Super Bowl. I know that I'm not in the greatest spot to win a championship this year after being last year's champ, but I just want to knock out Javi personally. I just want to knock Javi out the first round, call him a fraud, and then get knocked out the next round myself. I'll be more than happy with that result, to be honest. Because all this shit he's been talking, if that happens, if I get to knock him out in the first round, that would be devastating for him. So I just want to win my Super Bowl. I don't care what happens after that. If I win the championship, cool. If not, as long as I knock Javi out, I'm okay. So, fingers crossed.
Well, that's that. We got RJ and John. I think RJ is going to win this matchup, but it's, anything can happen. I don't like to go off of projected totals. Fantasy's a liar. We got Josh and Kevin. That's a good one. Give me
agree.
Josh in the upset here. Josh had a good year this year, so I'm gonna go with Josh. And then we got Shane and Hakeem.
Yes.
Well, Hakeem, I believe, started 1-4 or 1 something like that. Fought his way back. Granted, he's 6-8, under 500, makes the playoffs here in this league. I think Shane's gonna beat him though convincingly. So
Yeah, I think RJ wins too. I got. You said Josh or Kevin?
I got Josh.
Oh. But Bijan does play tonight versus the Bucks, whose defense is. So I think it's gonna be very close. But I think Kevin can sneak a W, even though he's the better record. He's been the big under the radar team this year, so we will see.
We'll see what happens.
I agree with Shane. I agree with you with Shane as well. I think it's going to be a very convincing win for Shane. He's been one of the hot teams all year, so I think he continues. And he also has the championship experience. He's won a championship in this league, so he knows what it takes to get it done. So we'll see how it goes down, and then next week we'll have the recap for that.
Yep.
Hopefully it's a me and John round next round. But John's already accepted defeat. He said he's not being an RJ. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay.
Let's get into a quick little recap of last week.
Yeah. So
I know a few games that you do want to talk about.
Yep. Let's see. So
it was the Patriots, Giants, and who else? Sorry.
Patriots, Giants, the Panthers, and 49ers.
Okay.
So let's get up to the first game. Thursday Night Football, Cowboys and Lions. The Lions won convincingly. Gibbs did his thing. CeeDee Lamb got a concussion, and I'm pretty sure the Cowboys are just close to dead in the playoff race. I think all the Eagles need to do, even though they got smoked offensively, they just need one more game in the division there. So I'm pretty sure this was the nail in the coffin.
No, not yet, actually.
For the Eagles?
The Eagles are sitting at 8-5. The Cowboys are sitting at 6 losses.
Oh. So they can afford one more game?
Who, the Cowboys?
Yeah, because I think if the Eagles win,
they can't afford to lose it all, I don't think. But
okay.
They're only, I think, a game and a half behind Philly.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah, the half thing throws everything off. I mean, sorry, not the half, the tie.
Is it 6 losses or 7 losses for the Cowboys? I forgot the record.
They have 6.
Yep, see, and Philly has 5. So
8-5, 6-6, and 1. Yeah, the tie really throws things off. So hey, I mean, realistically, the Eagles should win this division, but it'll be more than hilarious if the Cowboys come back and win this division. And I'm praying for the funny part. So we'll see what happens. But the Eagles do have the Raiders this year. This week. So it might be GG's. So as for the Lions, they are still out of the playoff race right now. Well, out of the divisional race and playoff race. I think they're one game behind the Bears for the last wild card spot. So honestly, it's going to be tough. I think the Bears, they are trying to hang on to that spot because they just lost their game against the Packers. So they lost the division. So now they have the last wild card. But who do you trust more to get that last playoff spot, the Lions or Bears?
I trust the Lions more. They're more battle tested, and like I said before, I don't really trust Caleb Williams because he hasn't been in this type of position yet. This is only his second year.
Yep. Yeah, I think the Lions get it as well. They're more battle tested.
And the Bears do end the season with the Lions. So if everything stands the way it is right now, that's going to be the last game of the week.
Yep. And it's going to be
a very deciding matchup right there.
It's going to be at Chicago as well.
Yeah, but not facing me.
True.
I said the Lions are battle tested.
Next up, Steelers versus Ravens. Yeah, I don't know how bad this injury is for Lamar Jackson, but he has not been having a great month over the last couple of weeks. He's been struggling. The team's been struggling. The defense always been struggling because the defense has been ass ever since the Bills game, probably. No, yeah, the Ravens defense has been ass all year, but then the Steelers just do what they could. Yeah, it's just rough for Ravens. I mean, there's still one game granted behind the Steelers for the division, so anything's possible. But yeah, something's got to change if they want to actually make the playoffs. Because the only way they're making the playoffs is through with this division, I believe. I don't think they're in
Yeah, at this
contention.
point.
Because what is it? Yeah, the Texans are 8-5. The Ravens are 6-7. So they're 2 games away from a wild card, the last wild card. But I don't see the Texans or Colts. Well, I see the Colts losing games, but I see the Texans giving up that spot. So
Listen, the whole division is just terrible this year.
yep.
Granted, Lamar went out with an early injury. The Steelers just love to hover at 500, and Joe went out with an early injury, and we just know about the Browns. The whole division has been terrible. Apparently everybody's still alive though, except the Browns, I think.
Except for the Browns. The Bengals are holding on by a thread.
Yeah, the Bengals literally can't afford a loss, but they need to win out, and they need extra help. So we can. They're not mathematically eliminated. We can just literally just eliminate them in our minds, though.
Yeah.
And we know there's a 2-horse race between the Ravens and the Steelers. This loss makes it that much harder for the Ravens, but I don't know. They might be able to pull it out still.
True. It's only one game, so.
Yeah.
Next up, speaking of the division, the Cleveland Browns versus the Tennessee Titans, the battle of the rookie quarterbacks, Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders. Now, the Browns did start off this game really, really rough. You know, the offense wasn't there. The Titans were doing whatever they wanted. But Shedeur Sanders leads a comeback, including the could have been game-tying touchdown with to Harold Fanon in the corner of the end zone. He gets the touchdown, but then for some weird-ass reason, he gets taken off the field, and they do some dumbass wildcat play with Judkins, and they fail to convert, and the Titans win by 2 to win the game.
Yeah.
Like you said, fire this guy.
I'm gonna just say it again. Stefanski should be fired. There's no reason why you have this quarterback on your roster who's clearly played the best out of all quarterbacks that you played this year. Flacco, Dylan Gabriel. I don't know who else. What other quarterback? I think those are the only other 2 quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson didn't play this year though. But you have this quarterback. You have this quarterback on your roster who's literally, clearly, easily and clearly been the best quarterback on your roster. You didn't want to play him until week 10, and you only played him because Dylan Gabriel got hurt. And now you realize, okay, he's way better than Dylan Gabriel. Let's game plan with him. And now he puts you in a position to literally win the game. And your decision is to go into wildcat formation with a rookie running back who makes the wrong play, and y'all end up losing the game off of that. You should have been fired already, if we're being honest.
I mean, it's not like Shedeur Sanders was throwing 300 yards and already has like 4 total touchdowns in the game, right?
It's not like he threw for 364 on Sunday, you know.
Yeah, was his completion percentage bad? It's not like he was throwing like 23 for 42 or anything.
That's way over 50%.
Yep, he had a 97. He had a 97 passer rating. And he literally got the game-tying touchdown for you. You couldn't let him get the game-tying 2-point conversion?
Or at least kick it and tie the game.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. That just shows the proof that this man does really hate Shedeur Sanders. I mean, granted, they did do the wildcat formation like when Shedeur started, but he was on a roll. He had 300+ yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. You couldn't let him give you a chance to at least tie the game. When I don't think they ran that wildcat play. I didn't see the full game, but I don't know if they ran that wildcat play in the end zone the whole game until then, which is weird.
Well,
yeah, that just proves he hates him.
Stefanski loves to do this wildcat thing inside the red zone. Like, he doesn't want to give Shedeur a chance to like win the game or make a play. So, listen, I'm not gonna be surprised if he's still the coach next year. But like, you got to fire him. And now you got to trade one of your many quarterbacks. So now you got Shedeur. And you got Deshaun Watson, who's on that mammoth contract right there. So
we also got a question from Twitch. Would you give Tomlin his extension or make next year his last if they lose round 1 again?
Even if they win round 1, I think next year needs to be Tomlin's last year in Pittsburgh. Unless they're going to actually run out and give him a quarterback that he can actually build with. But, yeah, I think it's time for Tomlin to move on. I think if I'm Tomlin, I want to move on, if I'm being honest.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's time for them to part ways. Honestly, he's won them a Super Bowl in the past, but that was a while ago, and the organization has failed to give him a quarterback to actually get past the first round. They've had Duck Hodges, Mason Rudolph, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields,
I mean, don't
Aaron
get me
Rodgers.
wrong. He did have Ben for some time after that, but it's kind of hard to like. And this is no disrespect to Ben Roethlisberger, but when you're running into freaking Brady and Peyton every other playoffs, and then as soon as Peyton gets out of here, you got this boy Mahomes that just comes out of nowhere. Now you got Josh Allen. Now you got Lamar. It's like, all right, yeah. You need somebody to actually. You need a quarterback that's actually going to help you get a ring. And they messed up on the Kenny Pickett pick. Didn't work out.
Yep.
And it's fine. Not all draft picks work out. But, I haven't given him anything since. You gave him Justin Fields, who's been terrible. That's why Chicago let him go. And that's why the Jets are probably going to let him go, too. I had high hopes with Justin Fields all the way, too. But it is what it is. You now gave him 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers, who came off an Achilles tear from 2 years ago. Like you said, Mason Rudolph, Duck Hodges, you're not giving him much to work with offensively. You also traded George Pickens.
Yep.
Granted, you brought in DK Metcalf, but
and you have Arthur Smith as your OC.
So, listen, he's done what he could with this defense. But if you're not going to give him anything to work with our offense to help build, yeah, it's time for him to move on.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, Tomlin is easily one of the best coaches in the league, but everyone's time has to come to an end soon as a coach for a team. It happened with Bill. It happened with a lot of others. I mean, he's good. He's going to get – if he gets – people will call for him as soon as he leaves the Steelers, but it's time for both parties to have a fresh new start. Tomlin can actually coach a good actual team that will help him with rosters, and the Steelers can probably start a rebuild because that's something they should have done a while ago. They've been a quarterback away for so long that they've wasted TJ Watt's prime and other stuff. So we'll see, though. As long as they get – literally, they've been settling for – we'll get to 500 or a little bit above 500 and a first-round exit for so long that it's not doing it anymore. They haven't done anything else. So we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
See, next up, we're going to go with – let's go with the Colts and Jags. Yeah, this was an ass whooping for the Jags. From the Jags to the Colts. Bigger news, Daniel Jones, he tears his Achilles in this matchup, which is very, very sad with seeing how the Colts had high hopes at the beginning of the year. And in relief, they sign 44-year-old Philip Rivers, who hasn't played since 2020. Since I did believe Riley Leonard is also injured. So, yeah, Anthony Richardson, Riley Leonard, and DJ all hurt. So you bring 44-year-old Philip Rivers, who's looking from the press conference out of shape. This is not going to go well, is it?
What game are we talking about right now? Sorry.
Colts and Jags.
Okay. I don't even know what to say about this game. I'm very surprised at the Colts and how they've imploded. The Jaguars, I guess, have stepped up and they're going to take the division.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, but safe recovery to Daniel Jones. You started the year well. Sad you had to get hurt like this. Sad it had to end like this. Jonathan Taylor. The team became very one-dimensional with Riley Leonard, and I feel bad for him because this is really going to affect his MVP case, and this is really going to affect the rest of his season.
Yep.
Other than that, there's nothing really to say about this game.
Yep. How do you feel about them bringing in Philip Rivers?
Pointless. Philip Rivers hasn't thrown an NFL pass since 2021?
2020.
Yeah, so
there wasn't any younger guys you could have got. Sam Ellinger is a former Colts quarterback, I believe. Someone younger that knows the system. Did you see how Cam Newton reacted? It felt he said it was like a slap in the face that he didn't get the call over Philip Rivers.
I mean, like I said Kaepernick could have been called over Phillip Rivers. You could have called anybody, man. But calling Phillip Rivers is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
Uh,
You got a 44-year-old?
Listen, I know we're after the deadline, but listen, Zach Wilson could have been a nice pickup. You could have did anything else, but
I thought he was still in Denver or Miami.
He's in Miami.
Can you sign quarterbacks off of other people's practice squad?
I believe so, actually.
Hell, you could have signed PJ Walker, XFL. You could have signed someone from the XFL.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. You could have did anything else, but a 44-year-old who hasn't thrown an NFL pass in about 4 or 5 years, yeah, that's not the way to go. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I don't think it's going to move the needle. Matt Ryan, would have even been a better pick. He was just on your roster last year anyway, or 2 years ago. So,
right.
Listen, it is what it is, though. This is not my organization. Good luck to y'all.
Right. Next up, last couple games, Bengals and Bills. The Bengals, this was a snow game. Great, by the way. It was lovely to watch. The Bengals looked like they were in control most of the game. But then I think the late third, early fourth rolled around. Joe Burrow throws a pick six, and then he throws a pick right after. So, 2 straight picks, and the Bills take control from there. Josh Allen and company take over and win the game at their home stadium. Crazy comeback.
My thoughts on this game is literally just the Bengals defense really has to do better. Aside from Joe Burrow throwing those 2 picks, like they still put up 32 points.
34.
Or 34 points, sorry. And y'all gave up 39. Like 39. This game is really on the Bengals defense. It's on the defensive coordinator. And it's on Zach Taylor as well. Me personally, as far as the game went, I love snow games, so I enjoyed the game thoroughly. I even love playing in the snow as a player. Like, it's just a great environment. But it was sad. It's sad that the Bengals are going to go out like this year. Same way they went out last year, just no defense, scoring all these points. Granted, Joe was hurt for a lot of the season, but still. Sad way to go out. Other than that, Josh Allen, you literally, I've seen it all over Twitter and stuff, and I didn't really come to the realization because, the Chiefs aren't really eliminated yet. Ravens aren't eliminated yet. Bengals technically aren't eliminated yet, but like all the other top 4 consensus quarterbacks that are in the league, they're all basically eliminated or like damn near
close,
about to get eliminated from the playoffs. So you actually have no excuse this postseason.
Yeah, this is your best shot.
So if you lose to Drake May, if you lose to Bo Nix, if you lose to
CJ
Stroud. Huh?
CJ Stroud.
If you lose to CJ Stroud, if you lose to Trevor Lawrence, if you lose to Justin Herbert,
if you lose to Aaron Rodgers,
there will be agendas pushed about you that I've never seen pushed before.
Yeah, this is literally, they're literally their best shot. This is no Mahomes, which you haven't beaten the playoffs at all in your career. So, yeah, like you said, there's no excuse for them this year at all. And out of these remaining teams, what's it called? The Broncos, the Patriots, Jags, Steelers, Chargers, Texans, out of the remaining ones in the playoff bracket as of right now, because obviously the Colts and Ravens and Chiefs and others are still in contention. You have the most playoff experience here.
Yep.
So, I mean, they have a big game this Sunday. New England wins. They get the division. So, we'll see what happens. But, yeah. Also, did you see Joe Burrow's speech or post-game earlier?
I did not. I didn't see anything.
So, apparently he was talking about it sounded a lot of people were comparing it to Andrew Luck-esque, saying that he isn't having fun right now and hasn't been having fun for a while. So it looked like either A, he might retire early because of injuries, or B, he does not want to be a part of this team because they're doing a terrible job around him. He basically said he's not having fun anymore. He said he wants to keep playing if he's having fun, but if not, then
I think it'll be a trade if anything, but I don't think he'll be I don't think he'll retire early. I think he loves the game too much. He's making too much money anyway.
That's true. Okay, so last 2 games. The Texans upset. I won't say it's an upset. I had the Texans winning. No, I had the Chiefs winning, actually. But betting-wise, it was an upset. The Texans beat the Chiefs 20-10. Now, this is just a nasty game. Mahomes, I think, no touchdowns and 2 turnovers in this matchup. Travis Kelce, showed his age once again. Yeah, Mahomes 0 touchdowns, 160 yards, and 3 picks. Oof. It was a nasty game for the Chiefs. Texans defense was shining like crazy. Will Anderson and others. Nico Collins had 121 yards. Yeah, this Texans defense just shows that this is not the team you want to face in the first round in the playoffs.
I'll be honest, the Texans, because of their defense, they're probably the team I wouldn't want to see in the playoffs at all.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the defense actually steps up in the playoffs when it comes to the NFL. And the way that they're playing this year, like, I know how people have these conversations about how football is so dangerous. They're hit too hard, blah, 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 CTE. Listen, I believe that football is a great sport and it's safe and everything until I watch the Texans defense. Them boys is out there hitting. They're hitting on a different level. They are stingy as hell. And
AKA the Rashee Rice head.
Listen, that's a drop in the bucket. They got that Al Shahir kid. Oh my gosh.
I think he was he suspended for hitting someone?
Yeah, he was. He was suspended for hitting a quarterback. I forgot who it was, but it was earlier. I think it was last year actually. But yeah, they hit over there in Houston. So
you got D'Amico Ryan's your head coach. You can hit somebody.
Listen, they are. I ain't gonna say they're headhunting for real, but they are headhunting. But it's not a defense I want to see in the playoffs, and I do think CJ Stroud is coming back around to being a normal quarterback, at least. So shout out them. As far as the Chiefs go, I'm not really putting this loss on Mahomes as much as, like, don't get me wrong. I'm putting the loss on him because, quarterback, win or loss falls on your shoulders. So it's his fault, right? But at the same time, I got to sit here and watch Travis Kelce drop passes that just fall into the other team's hands. Like,
yep.
Every week with this guy dropping another pass. Like, I'd rather you just retire. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see the Chiefs fall because I've seen enough. But, like, the integrity of the game is really failing over there in Kansas City because of people like Travis Kelce just dropping passes. Hollywood Brown, Mr. No Hands anyway.
Yep.
Juju, who's still TikTok guy, apparently. Xavier Worthy, who's turning into a mini TikTok guy. Not Rashee Rice. Their running backs is just non-existent this year. Pacheco just can't stay healthy. Kareem Hunt is he's old now. He's not the same Kareem Hunt that he used to be. And then on top of that, when you sit here and look at this defense, the defense is playing well, and then it gets to the end of the game, and it's like Chris Jones just starts taking every other play off. This is the laziest I've ever seen him this year. It's disgusting. But, like I said, I'm fine to see the Chiefs lose. I've seen enough.
Yeah. Like you said, they're not dead yet for contention. They are dead for the AFC West. So we will be getting a new AFC West champion in the league, but they're not dead from playoff contention just yet. I think that if they lose one more game, it's over. Plus, they're at 11 or 16% to make it anyway, so they need to win out and help from the Chargers and Texans if they want to get in. So, yikes. And the last game, I know this was a wonderful hate watch for me and Elijah watching this game. Monday Night Football.
Yes.
We saw James P. Sullivan pick off Mr. Jalen Hurts 4 times, and we saw an historically bad game. We haven't seen someone turn the ball over twice in the same possession since 1978.
Oh, it's not the same possession; it's the same play.
Same play. Oh yeah, possession drive. Yeah, same play since 1978. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, he had 5 total turnovers, 4 interceptions, 1 lost fumble, and it was still a 3-point game heading into overtime. And of course, that 4th interception happened when they were literally driving down the field with a red zone pick. So yeah, they lost to someone with a fractured non-throwing hand, which is crazy.
I have words to say about this game, and I have words to say about the Eagles. This is why everybody looks at Jalen Hurts and regards him as a game manager. Because when he plays horrifically, like, this was the worst game I've ever seen from Jalen Hurts. And I would say that because he doesn't really have these terrible games like this. The worst game I've ever seen from him. Yes. Somehow it's still a 3-point game. If he was Superman, if he was really taking over the game, the Chargers wouldn't have even been in the game. It wouldn't have been close. But here we are. You get the worst game of his career, worst game of his life, and you lose by 3.
Yep. Jay Herb, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. He didn't have to do a lot. He was running though. He ran for 66 yards, but he wasn't able to throw as effective as he used to because of the hand.
I mean, he's still able to throw. He was still effective. He was still playing quarterback. But like, yeah, we're sitting here watching it, and it's just like, if you really watch the game, like oh my gosh, I just knocked over my whole bag of bottles. If Jalen Hurts didn't turn the ball over them 4 times, the Eagles win by like 20.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first pick that happened in the red zone where it was like a slant over the middle where you just threw it straight to the defender. Disgusting. The last one that he was throwing to Dotson, I think he had AJ on the other side or Devontae on the other side. I forgot who it was. Like you could have made a better. You got to make better reads, but I don't know what's going on with. I'm not putting this so much on Jalen because I am putting it on Patullo. Jalen's really just going through his reads, being the game manager that he is. But listen, what can you say? I keep knocking bottles over. But yeah, what can you say, man? This cry Eagles cry, man. I hate y'all anyway.
3 in a row they've lost. They lost to the Cowboys. They lost on Black Friday, and then they lost in overtime to the Chargers.
I need y'all to lose one more against the Raiders and get it done. Lose. Y'all suck. I can't. Like, I'm so happy this is happening.
If they lose to the Raiders, oh my god! And guess what? Geno Smith's not playing.
Yep, Geno Smith's starting.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's if they lose to Kenny Pickett, their former QB that they had as a backup, and they traded him, that'd be hilarious. But yeah, and also there's reports going on that the Eagles could draft a quarterback in this upcoming draft. You think his time's limited?
I don't think they're going to do that solely because they just paid Jalen Hurts 2 years ago or last year. There's no reason to sit here and draft another quarterback. That would be one of the dumbest moves they can make.
Yeah, plus I don't know how you feel about this quarterback draft class, but this year's
I'm not too happy about it myself, but Jets need a quarterback, so I'm pretty sure we're taking Mendoza.
Yeah, I think outside of Mendoza and probably Dante Moore, outside of that, everyone else I'm good
on. I gotta use the bathroom real quick, bro. So
good.
Give a little monologue, you know.
Okay, so hey, just a reminder. Welcome to Baller Central. We do a lot of stuff on here, sports-wise. We talk about NBA. We talk about NFL. We talk about WWE. Basically, we try to go live or upload content around 3 times a week. And plus, even if we don't go live or do pods, we also upload shorts daily. Anything from NBA, NFL. Basically, we do a variety of different shorts for different sports. So hey, if you like what you're hearing or like what you're seeing, because obviously we also upload on audio to audio platforms, feel free to show some love, show some support. Also, constructive criticism is always appreciated as well. If you think we need to work on something, let us know down below. Like I said, we're live right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Feel free to subscribe, put in notifications to know when we go live or upload. Especially follow our Twitch, because we are doing a little Twitch Miss Marathon where we're trying to go live at least once a day on Twitch, which technically we already completed it today since we're live right now on Twitch for the NFL pod. But we do like to do some gaming stuff on the side as well. Elijah is our MLB guy and NASCAR guy. I think he played NASCAR either Sunday or Monday. Probably Sunday because he played Road to the Show on Monday. Yeah, we like to do a variety of different games sports-wise on the channel. So, hey, make sure you follow the Twitter. Also follow the Twitter, our socials, but make sure you follow the Twitch to see what we do on during the month of December all the way up to Christmas. So, yeah, just tune in and tap in. Also, I was watching Elijah's NASCAR stream with the wheel. I thought you were gonna play with the controller. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah, got to bring the wheel out.
That should look cool. Did you see the guy on I think socials? He does the wheel, but he also has like a cage around him, and then if he like turns or crashes, he does the whole animations where he like flips with it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that is wow. That's commitment.
Yeah, I would do that, but I don't. feel the need to act all like that.
That's true. So yeah, feel free to tune into our Twitch. I think I'll be live tonight. I couldn't go live last night because HDMI port issues on my PS5, but the new one should be here between 4 and 6. So
I would have went live.
Yep.
I took a nap and I was up until like 4 a.m. Could have played.
What? Last night?
Yeah.
God damn. Good Lord. Yeah, I think I was up till 3 a.m. last night actually, so I can't say shit.
Either way.
Yeah, also. Yeah. So hey,
all right, let's get into predictions.
let's get into our pick'ems. I'm about to pull it up right now.
We got John's pick'ems. I'm sorry, this pod is a little dry this week. John's not here, my usual yelling buddy.
So out of everyone on the pod, we probably get in the most arguments with John.
I think Phil stays impartial the most. I like to ruffle feathers, but me and John don't agree on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because I usually, since it's NFL season, I think it's mostly y'all's discussion. But whenever it's NBA, I like to jump in. Plus, I think all argument I usually just argue with Javi the whole time. To be honest.
Yeah.
So hey, let's get into the pickups. Also, hey, we miss you, John. If you're tuning in or watching.
Where's my phone? I gotta pull up his picks too.
Okay. We're gonna start off with Thursday Night Football: Falcons versus Bucks. Drake London will not be playing. Kyle Pitts is questionable, and Mike Evans, Jalen McMillan will be, I believe, playing in this matchup because the Bucks need it because they are tied with the same record for the Panthers. Who do we have tonight?
I just don't trust Kirk Cousins, so I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks as well. Even though I hope Kyle Pitts does play and has a great game because I need it for fantasy against Javi. So please.
And John also has the Bucks.
Gotcha. So everyone's going Bucks, so Atlanta's gonna win tonight. Next up, we're gonna go with. I just want to make sure I got the order for John.
I got it.
Tampa. Okay, gotcha. I don't know if he said it in a typical order. Oh, so down, left, down, right. Okay. Next up, we have Cleveland versus Chicago, and I believe it's going to be -20 and snowing like crazy in Chicago. So
great weather.
Great weather. So also with what's called Shedeur Sanders, it's going to be an interesting 4 or 5 game stretch for him since he's the starter for the rest of the year. I feel like if he messes up or does bad in any of these games, they're going to use it as a "I told you so." So hopefully it's not the case, but knowing how the NFL is, and did you see the NFL post about him?
No.
They the Love Me post on TikTok?
Yeah, I did. I saw it. No, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Wasn't this the same league that tried to blackball him?
Yep.
And now they used him for clicks all year in a negative light. Now they want to post him in a positive light.
Yep.
That's crazy. And I opened up the comment section. It's all, weren't you trying to blackball him? Weren't you doing this? It was all questioning about their motives with Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah. The people aren't stupid. We see it. So
yeah.
Now
you want to show love to them. Yeah. Shout out to people for not seeing seeing through the bullshit. So shout out to them. So yeah, Bears versus Browns. John has Chicago, and I got Chicago too.
I'm gonna roll with Chicago as well. I just don't see Shedeur really thriving in this. Granted, he did play in Colorado. Yeah. It gets cold down there too, but I don't see that happening this week.
And the Titans game was a snow game too, but not as bad as this weather's about to be.
Yeah, this is gonna be a different level of cold, and I don't see them thriving.
Yeah, good luck to whoever goes to this game live. I always feel bad for Bears, Packers, and Buffalo fans or New York fans for weather. That's some crazy stuff.
And New England got it too.
New England too, yeah. If you have to ask fans to help dig out the stadium, that's how bad it is.
Yeah. And the other place I'm actually sorry for sometimes is Seattle because they might not get the snow, but it gets cold up there.
Cold and it rains like crazy.
And yeah, it's a wet cold up there, so it's different.
Yeah, I agree. Next up, we're going to head over to Houston. Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett and Houston led by C.J. Stroud. Yeah, I got Houston. I think they're gonna try to end the year the strongest they can because they have the Chiefs on their back, and they still have a chance to win the division because I think they're one game behind Jacksonville.
I think we're all rolling with Houston here.
Yep, down two.
There's no reason for Arizona to even try to win any more games.
Yep, and I think they're done with Kyler Murray. So
yeah,
it's basically auditions for next year. Next up, NFC East divisional matchup. It will be Marcus Mariota and the Commanders. Jaden Daniels was ruled out already versus Jackson Dart and the Giants. John obviously has the Giants. Honestly, I like Mariota here in the Commanders. I think Mariota in relief has been a solid quarterback for them, and you get Terry McLaurin back, which I think the first game together was against Denver on the Sunday night game, and he played very well in his return. So I think him and Terry get things going again against a very, very soft Giants defense, stat wise. So yeah, I think the Commanders won this game.
I'm rolling with the Giants, actually.
I get that. The Commander defense is ass, so I understand. Next up, the Kenny Pickett versus Jalen Hurts game. Las Vegas Raiders, Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles looking to get off a 3-game losing streak. Raiders they're just there to play. It's at the link too. John chose Philly.
You got Philly.
Yeah.
I know what I want to happen, but I'm gonna roll with Philly to win here.
Same. We both want the Raiders to win this game badly. Imagine Ashton Genty, greatest game of the season, goes off against the Eagles, like how the Bears running backs did against them. That would be hilarious.
Never know.
But, yeah. I think the Eagles actually lock in here. They got 8. This is a must win. So I got the Eagles. Next up, Jets versus Jacksonville at Jacksonville. I got Jacksonville.
I got Jacksonville as well. John has Jacksonville as well. Nothing really we said. Jets suck. Moving on.
Yeah. Next up, we have a rematch from, I believe, 2 weeks ago, Sunday Night Football, or 3 weeks ago, right one. But Baltimore versus Cincinnati at Cincy. I'm going Baltimore. They need this win badly, and I'm pretty sure this loss might eliminate the Bengals from contention. So, yeah, I got Baltimore. Lamar Jackson and company. This is a must-win game for them.
John has Baltimore as well. I'm rolling with the Bengals. Lamar with his injury, I don't know what's going on. I just believe since he beat him 2 weeks ago on Thanksgiving, I think they'll beat him again. That's it.
Yeah. Are we getting another prediction like the game, like you did for Thanksgiving, stat-wise?
Nah. Just see it happen. If I'm going to be honest, I think Joe Burrow would throw for 350 and 3, but Jamar Chase gets 2 of them.
Nice. Next up, AFC West matchup, Chargers at Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. I think I still don't think they'll make the playoffs. I think they're pretty much dead, but I think they go down fighting, and I think they get a huge W here or against the Chargers, who's coming off a high of beating the Eagles like that. So, yeah, I think I got the Chiefs.
All right, John has the Chiefs as well. Kind of a surprise. I thought he would have gone to LA. I'm going to roll with LA, though. I think they're rolling right now. I know Herbert is hurt, but I think they're rolling. They got Hampton back. Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnson, and Ladd McConkey is still a great trio to have.
But now had a 60-yard catch against Philly.
You still got Gadsden at the tight end. I like this Chiefs offense. I mean, the Chargers offense, so give me the Chargers.
Gotcha. Next up, basically the division's on the line here for the Patriots. If they win the division. If the Bills win, they're still fighting for the division. At New England, since New England won at Buffalo early on in the year, I'm going to New England. I'm going with my guys. Even though I need Josh Allen to have a big game here. So I'm hoping for a shootout, but the Patriots win.
We know you're going for New England. Surprisingly, John is going for New England as well.
He hates Buffalo,
this game.
We got
New England hasn't seen a very tough test in a while, and I think that this is the toughest one, so I'm rolling with Buffalo.
Yeah, I expect them to split, so I'm not too mad at that. Next up, Phillip Rivers potentially playing against one of the best defenses in the league, where he has to get chased down by super fast defensive linemen and linebackers of the Seahawks. Oh, goodness. Yeah, good luck to that man. Good Lord. I got Seattle by belt to ass.
Yeah, as much as I said the Texans defense is hitting, the Seattle defense is like that too. John has Seattle. I got Seattle. It's a sweep.
Yep. So Colts will win by field goal. Last second field goal. Next up, Green Bay versus Denver. Yeah. Young QBs, Jordan Love, Bo Nix. I think both have 9 or 8 wins. No, the Broncos have 11 wins. Honestly, I trust Denver's offense more than Green Bay's offense. I'm going to go Denver.
So you're rolling with Denver?
Yep.
Is Pat Surtain back? That's my question.
Yeah, he's been back for a while.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's been back the last 2-3 weeks.
I'll be honest, I haven't been watching the Broncos at all this year. So
ever since last year, the TikTok.
I just never watched them for real though. But I'm gonna roll with Green Bay. John has Green Bay as well.
Yep. Okay. Next up, the Jared Goff Bowl, Detroit at LA, which probably will be a home game for Detroit, knowing how the Rams fans are at home games. So this is gonna be a great matchup. It's gonna be tough, but I got the Rams. Okay. I think their defense locks in.
John has the Rams as well. I'm gonna roll with Detroit here. They're playing for their lives.
Yeah, I agree. Because they're one game behind of Chicago for that final wild card spot. Understandable.
Yeah.
Next up, an NFC South game that has implications, playoff implications, which I never thought I'd say with this division. The Carolina Panthers and New Orleans Saints. Saints fresh off of upset versus the Bucs, and the Panthers fresh off of a win versus the Rams and their bye week. I got Carolina.
I got Carolina as well. John has Carolina. It is a Panthers sweep.
Yep. So the Saints will pull off 2 back-to-back upsets.
Yeah, 2 good things can happen in a row for New Orleans.
Yep. Next up, Tennessee versus San Fran. This is a nasty game. I got San Fran. They're still looking to clinch their playoff spot as a wild card. I think they do, so I'm going San Fran.
I'm going to roll with San Francisco here, too. I think John has the Niners as well. He does. But, yeah, Christian McCaffrey, get back in the swing of things, man. I need you coming these playoffs.
True. This is a Monday night game? Let's talk about the Monday night game first. That's the nastier out of the two. Dolphins and Steelers.
Big. Sorry. Being that it's in Pittsburgh, I'm going with Pittsburgh. Tua don't like the cold.
That's true. I got Pittsburgh as well. Hopefully, Jalen Warren has a game. So.
Yeah. John has Pitt as well.
Yeah. And finally, the last game, Sunday Night Football. Dak Prescott versus 9. So.
Lord have mercy. Oh, my God. Give me the Cowboys in a blowout.
Also, Adam Schefter just reported it sounds like Philip Rivers is tracking to start at Sunday at Seattle. Oh, boy. Cowboys or – this one's tough. I think the Vikings defense does have enough to stop a Cowboys offense, but I don't trust the Minnesota offense at all. You know what? I'll go Dallas. I don't trust Minnesota's offense at all.
Yeah, I don't trust 9. JJ McCarthy, Nueve, whatever you want to call him, bro. I hate him so much.
Yep. If his defense is not balling out and he has to be the one to try to win the game. Ooh.
I will say we are due for another Dak stinker though, so could be a good one.
Yep. Hopefully it's a shootout. So we'll see. So hey, those are our pick'ems for week 15. Hopefully we get at least some of our picks right. We usually try to aim for a good percentage of pick'ems right. So we'll see how we do. Hey, that's pretty much the pod for the week. Just a reminder, we have a lot going on this week. We will be going live Saturday for John Cena's last match ever in WWE with the whole Saturday Night Main Event show. So we'll be going live for that event around 8, and our basically WWE pod that we'll be doing weekly now. We'll be dropping that Saturday as well around like noon or 1. So hey, stay tuned, put on notifications, and for the channel so you know when we go live and or upload. So hey, those are my last words. Just stay tapped in and tuned into socials and other platforms so you keep up with us.
Yep. I got a little monologue for this my last words today. Just this goes out to all the women who are mothers or soon to be mothers that don't want to let their sons play football.
Oh.
Let them boys play, man. Let them hit. You know, it's okay to let them play football. It's a beautiful sport. It's a brotherhood. Let them boys play. That's all I can say. Make sure y'all drink your water, though.
Hey, always. If we ever get merch, that's gonna be one of the first quotes we put on there.
Yep.
Hey, if we ever get a water sponsorship, that was perfect.
Better call me, bro.
What's that?
Essentia better call us.
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat. Hey, whatever. So hey, that is the NFL pod for this week. We'll see you guys live Saturday or probably later on tonight on Twitch. But hey, if you want to see where we go live, stay tuned to our socials: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. All the audio platforms. If you want to hear us instead of seeing us, also that always goes live the same day as the pod. So tune to those. And from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, thank you to everyone that tuned in. Let's see, the guy who asked the Tomlin question, I can't say the name, sorry. Fox as well, thank you for tuning in. Ridwan, Fortnite name. Also, yeah, these are some interesting names. So anyone who tuned in to say what's up, thank you for tuning in. And hey, we are out, and we'll see y'all later on this week. Deuces.
Did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look. I felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer?
Hey, I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum. Yeah, you know I need the sweet love, cocoa butter kisses that I could only dream of. Making people want the love we have when they see us. I love ya, I want ya. Girl, I really need ya. Is it real? Is it real? See, I don't want to question this. Real? Is it real? I think that's a definite. I thank God every day, cause yeah, she really heaven sent. See, God don't make mistakes. My baby's really evidence. Kisses on the cheek that I can't get enough of. You keep the smile on my face from sun up to sun up. I take you out on dates and I could buy you roses. See, I know this ain't perfection, but this really the closest. The fussing and the fighting isn't necessary. The Valentine's for us is not only in February. Anything you want, man, you can get it out of me. See, I just ask for loyalty, man. Show me that you down for me.